Hello, I'm Meghan Schiller from KDKA-TV News, and this is your KDKA News Now update. I've got your top headlines and the latest weather forecast. A man is dead after an officer-involved shooting in the Southside Slopes, and Mamie Ba has reaction from neighbors.
Police sirens and flashing blue lights captured on Ring doorbell video after gunfire erupted in the Southside Slopes. This was the scene.
I really don't feel too good about it.
Even with the caution tape down and police cruisers no longer parked on the street, investigators tell us an officer-involved shooting took place before 2 in the morning. It involved 26-year-old Austin Cousins. Fernando Ramirez is a neighbor.
When I got up, I thought it was someone else, but because I just talked to him and helped him carry packages in his house.
Pittsburgh police responded to the area around 1:30 in the morning. This after a ShotSpotter alert that recorded 7 shots. According to police, when they arrived, Austin Cousins was outside, and police fired shots.
I like to see young people pass away.
The 26-year-old was transported to the hospital where he died. County police are investigating whether Cousins took out a gun and shot at Pittsburgh police. Ramirez and others say they can't believe something like this happened on their street.
And this was always the safe neighborhood. I mean, this is like our little piece of heaven, our little, and for something like this to happen, like in basically your own backyard, is extremely frightening.
I'm told no officers were injured in this incident, and the officer involved is on paid administrative leave. Reporting from Allegheny County Police Headquarters, Mamie Ba, KDKA-TV News.
A new lawsuit claims 3 boys lured a teenage girl with a disability away from school property in Pittsburgh and sexually assaulted her. We break down the allegations. It's a sea of high schoolers at the corner of Murray and Forwood Avenues Wednesday for Pittsburgh Public's Taylor Alderdice High School's dismissal. All the kids gather here at the public bus stop, but police officers stand nearby. This comes as the mother of a 15-year-old disabled girl just filed a lawsuit about an alleged sexual assault in the area that she claims happened because others failed to act.
I think that's terrible, and I think they should do something about it.
Community members tell KDKA they heard about the alleged assault back in the fall of 2022, but the girl's mother filed the lawsuit today. It says the Starbucks employees witnessed male students taking turns entering the bathroom with the girl. It says the alleged males then took her to a nearby empty building where a third boy sexually assaulted her.
I think it's absolutely terrible. I'm glad to see more of a police presence.
Derek Green graduated from Alderdice and now owns Vendor Bender up the street. He is always in the store during school dismissal time, saying it gets out of hand.
Now a lot of the kids get PAT bus passes to get on the public transit. So they're congregating at the bottom of the hill here, and we have like a few hundred kids when school pours out.
Students tell me the Starbucks no longer allows anyone to sit inside the store during school dismissal times. But as this video shows, the kids are everywhere.
I'm hoping that eventually maybe they'll move the bus stop. I don't entirely blame the kids. Their bus stop's right there on the corner. There's nothing for them to do.
The mother of the alleged victim says the district failed to protect her daughter and said Starbucks employees knew about the increasing crime issues but failed to provide security or training for their employees. Starbucks told the AP when it learned of these allegations, it worked with extreme urgency to support law enforcement throughout their investigation. We're told the case is now closed and the DA's office determined it would not pursue charges. I'm Meghan Schiller, KDKA News. And now here's First Alert meteorologist Ray Petlin with a look at your weather for the week ahead.
We have some rain that's moving through, and pretty much between now and next, probably about Tuesday of next week, almost every day is going to be a precipitation day in Pittsburgh. At least some sort is moving through. We have rain that's expected the next couple days, and you can see how it's just streaming in here from the southwest, and not much wants to change with this, although we will see a little shift where this rain's going to more likely linger for areas south of Pittsburgh. That's where we're going to see the predominant rainfall coming in, and you can see how we've already had these waves of some steadier rain by the darker greens you can see on here, the yellows that mix in. That's the radar's way of saying, hey, this rain's heavier. So there are flood watches south of the PA border. So Monongalia County, Preston County, Garrett County, Maryland. This is where we have flood watches at the moment. And there's also one for Connellsville, because if you get some flooding down there, that is going to fill up the Yock and that Youghiogheny River is going to swell likely, if it were to happen, would be sometime Friday afternoon. So there is a flood watch if some of that water were to make its way to Connellsville for a potential flooding there. But hopefully it does not come to that. But the houses adjacent to the Yough, that's where you could have some issues with water coming into the basement. So tomorrow's the first alert weather day because of that flood watch setup that we have in West Virginia and Maryland, south of Pittsburgh. And then again, we could see one extend into Friday for Connellsville for the potential of flooding there. But rises are expected on the Yough and Mon rivers, and the river levels could reach or get real close to that flood stage. And that's the thing we're watching most closely. So when it comes to what we're dealing with, we have a setup with these showers that are going to stick with us through the night, and our temperatures are going to stay quite warm through the night. We're talking mid to upper 40s, so well warmer than what an afternoon temperature would be for this time of year. So we're going to keep that warm setup going. We bottom out tonight with temperatures